Hey guys, it's Jimmy, and today I wanted to talk about what makes a person a collector. Now we'll just stick to wristwatches. I do like to collect other things, but my core collection is collecting watches. Now I think there's a few different kind of collectors. Just to break it down to basics, there's guys that collect new wristwatches. So whether they stick to one brand or they like to buy a different array of brands. There's the guys that are sort of strictly vintage, and I think those guys are really, really hardcore. And then there's, well, like myself, I like to go both ways. I like to have some vintage, and I like my new watches as well. Now, with the new watches, there is a lot of guys out there obviously just chasing the hot models from the hottest brands. I don't know if that's necessarily collecting, or it's just a bit of a race to try and get all the most desirable ones to know that you've got them and others don't. I mean, I've got a few of those models and whatever, and when they come up, of course I grab them. So I know I've been guilty of that myself, but I do like to collect vintage, and it's not just the desirable vintage. Anything that's interesting or quirky, or I could just come across one at an antique shop, come across something that's literally $30, $40, $50, sometimes not even running, and I'm always happy to grab it, take it home, tinker with it, see if I can get it going, and bring it back to life if I think it's capable of being done. A good example is a few weeks ago I come across this little watch on a Sunday out with the family. Walked into a antique shop. See if I can get it to focus. There you go. It wasn't running, and I liked it because of the Arabic numerals on the dial, and the second hand with the red triangle kind of reminded me of the red triangle hand on a vintage Daytona. So I got it, I think it was $30. Took it home, took the movement out. I flushed it with lighter fluid because it was fully wound and it was jammed up, and I thought, might be just dry lubricant in the movement. So I flushed it out with lighter fluid a few times, carefully trying not to get it all over the hands and dial, just from the back, and sure enough, it started running. So I cleaned up the case, cleaned up the crystal a bit, and it's been running ever since, and it actually works quite well. I haven't timed it perfectly, but I think it's within maybe 20-30 seconds a day. So it's too small to sort of wear, but I do like the vintage strap on it. Has quite an old strap. You can see it's got the pressed tin buckle, and lovely fine stitching. Yeah, so I think it's those little things you start to realize, you're pretty serious about actually collecting, not just acquiring the most desirable models. I've got a fair few desirable models. I don't have anything from Patek yet. I do want to go down that road. I think I've got plenty of time to go there. Also, A. Lange & Son, I'd like to buy something in a chronograph from there. I do like the 1815 chronograph, and it will happen. It's just I'm not in any rush. Still just going through the motions of what I'm doing right now. Still chasing a few vintage Rolex, the odd new model, and I do like my vintage Omega chronographs. So any of them are on my radar if I can find nice examples. It's just getting hard to find nice examples though. So just a little bit of watch talk, and guys, let me know what kind of collector you are, what you'd like to do. So till next time, bye bye.